Lead Pedal Podcast with your host Bruce Outridge. He talks all things trucking. Now let's get rolling.
Hey everybody, how we doing today? Welcome to another edition of the Lead Pedal Podcast. And today's episode is number 978, and it's a Lead Pedal Q&A, which means we're gonna answer a listener's question here today. And this question comes from getting rid of a rejected load. Where do I take it? All right, so that's what we're gonna find out today. We're gonna find out all about it right after this, so stay tuned. Hey folks, you know that Bison raised their rates at the beginning of the year for owner-operators and for company drivers. And I gotta tell you, it has been so successful that they wanted to let you know exactly how much their drivers are making. That's right, they have significantly increased the base rates for their teams. So owner-operator teams can earn up to $360,000 per year. That's right, you heard me say that right, $360,000 per year. Company team drivers can earn up to $120,000 per year per driver. That's right, per driver. That's some big numbers, right? They have a wide variety of Canada-only dedicated team positions available for folks to choose from, and Bison has a steady freight to keep the teams moving. So if you want to significantly increase your base rates, then you want to make sure that you sign up for that. Now, Bison has also increased the base rates for owner-operators. Owner-operators running Canada only can earn up to $185,000 per year. They have a wide variety of Canada-only positions for owner-operators to choose from, and Bison has a steady freight to keep the owner-operators moving. So where can you learn more about all of these things? I mean, you know, $360,000 for owner-operator teams, $120,000 for company driver teams, and owner-operators running by themselves can earn $185,000 per year. Canada only, folks, that is incredible. Well, the best place to go is to go to bisondriving.com. And while you're there, while you're talking to the team, would you let them know that you heard about it from the Lead Pedal Podcast? Hey, good luck there. You're going to make some great money working for one of the safest fleets in the North America. All right, so where do we go? If our question today came across our socials here, and it says, where do I dispose of a full truckload of product? Now, product could be anything, of course. So the question was from a long-haul driver who said that a broker has screwed them, and now they have a full trailer of expired produce on the truck. The receiver won't take it, and the broker isn't being helpful. And said, I went to a waste management facility. They don't have the equipment to unload all the pallets off the truck, so where do I go? All right, so this person here was looking to get rid of the truck. Now, unfortunately, before you just go getting rid of loads of produce or whatever else, make sure that you, everybody, it's easy to just say, okay, screw that, and I'm going to go and unload it over here or sell it. You'll see that at truck stop, people selling loads of barbecues. And be careful, because that can, somebody's paid for that load, so you can be known as theft. Now, there is the tariff, which and check this, please check this all legally, but when you're hauling goods, the transport company owns it. So if somebody won't take it, then I guess the transport company owns it. Please check out specifics on that. But to answer the question, where do you take it? Well, there is a load. I did an interview back in episode number 279. That was back in 2018. If you can go back that far, with a company called Food Drop. And Food Drop is a company that when someone rejects a load of food, you take it there, and they are able to, to distribute it through their system and help feed the homeless and feed the needy and that kind of thing. They're based out of Indiana. This person was in Springfield, Illinois, so probably not the easiest way to do it, but again, there is possibly a way now. You can go to fooddropin.org if you want to learn more about and see what locations they have. They do have affiliates all throughout the country, so they probably knew somebody. Anyway, that is one place to go. But there's a lot of places that will buy different loads and stuff like that. But make sure that through your company, the receiver, the shipper, let the shipper know, because they may just take it back. It's never cool when that happens. And of course, if you're an independent owner operator, unfortunately, you're going to have to look into all the areas and see how that works. produce could be very difficult, and I don't know the reasoning here as to why they rejected it, so I want to make sure I don't get into that. But there are places, look into a lot of the, especially now, look into relief funds, those kind of places. If you're a company driver, just go with your company. That is not your area to try and worry about where to go to get rid of a load. But if you're an owner-operator, especially an independent owner-operator, then look into some of those social causes. There's lots of places that will take it, that need it, especially a full load of produce can feed a lot of people. Check that out. Some of the comments that were there was look for a local farmer, see if they will take it. It's a horrible thing. This person said, how do you get them? They couldn't unload it I might have gone and rented a pallet jack, might be one way of doing that, So a number of people have gotten into this. Again, it depends on the state and the country that you're in. Some people say there's there's landfills and stuff for rejected chicken and stuff like that. So it depends where you are, depends where you go. But look at some of the social causes. That's probably the easiest way to do this, to make sure that you're doing that. Try to use a place that is going to use it for the better, and be careful where you go. But again, if you just drop it off, that's the problem. Sometimes that's why you got to know the brokers you're with. All right, so make sure you check that out. And here's a little bit from our friends over at Driver Verified.
Hey drivers, are you getting tired of trying to update that old PDF paper resume that you have? You want to apply to different companies. Maybe you want to show off some of the stuff you've had, like the trucks you've driven or pictures or whatever. You know what? You can't do that on a resume anymore. But you can do that at Driver Verified. Driver Verified is a platform that allows you to create your own unique profile and share your expertise easily with potential employers, insurance companies, anybody that you wish. This thing is so slick. You'll be able to update it. It's free to try. And you know what? Now you've got something that can be updated. You don't have to go back and wonder, where did you put that paper copy? The cool thing is, companies can get this as well. And you know what? One of the best ways to find new employment, find things that are really cool for you, is by a company searching you out as opposed to you searching out a company. So why not try Driver Verified today? All you got to do is go to driververified.com and give it a try. It's free to try. You can create a free profile, and you can even get a free report. And by the way, if you were talking to the team over at the Driver Verified, make sure you tell them the Red Pedal Podcast. All right, everybody. Talk to you soon. See you on the
All right, so there's hopefully some helpful information and advice. There's not a lot that can be done depending on what it is, but search out those social causes for sure. By the way, just a disclaimer on this episode: please seek legal advice. Don't just go and do that without checking with professionals. You may find yourself in a lawsuit or something like that. So I'll leave that there. The Lead Pedal Q&A questions are general in nature and not meant to be specific to any one particular event. Saying that, please join us on our socials. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can find me on LinkedIn, and you can also find us on TikTok. And checking out our freight, checking out our Lead Pedal Media app is probably the best way to stay up to date with us. All right, my friends, have a good one. We'll talk to you later. Hey, folks, in today's economy.
This has been another episode of the Lead Pedal Podcast. For more information or to subscribe to the podcast, visit theleadpedalpodcast.com and be sure to follow the podcast on Facebook and